And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Round Rock Express. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Cole Winn. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball there. And a pitch. In the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Digging in, Luke Williams. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball popped up, and it stays fair.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now, Michael Busch. Now fly ball to right center. Martinez moving under this one. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Jahmai Jones, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Williams leads off first with two down to the inning. Pickoff throw. Williams back easily. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. And a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Robbie Erlin. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. There's the strike. Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Throws to second, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Smith. That one's in there, 0-1. One out and a runner at second. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now here is Yoshi Tsutsugo. Dunks one into left, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. In there, and it's 0-1. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Lewis. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here's Bradley Zimmer. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter.
Ornelas tossed to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Express with the lead 1-0. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Jonathan Ornelas. Erlin back to work. And that's in for a strike. On the ground. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So digging in, Dustin Harris. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. Man at second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The throw to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the right fielder, Sandro Fabian. Swings through that. Fouled off. He was late. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Sandy Leon. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Looking for the K. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back. And now Steven Duggar. Win, a 6'2" righty, 23 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground, right side, and it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hamlet Marte. Off the plate inside, and that's ball one. The 1-0. A little bit low. Nobody out, runner at first. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And the batter now, Drew Avens. First offering, and it just misses. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Luke Williams. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Zips it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. The designated hitter, Michael Busch. Now it's going to be Michael Busch. 0 for 1 so far.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Fabian gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. Here's Jahmai Jones. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Zimmer has a beat on it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Angel.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Acuna starting as the designated hitter, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's in there for strike one.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
One down, base is empty. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Marte makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Now here is Josh Smith.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Smith, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. That one's in there, 0-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. The Dodgers out front here, 2-1. On to the 4th, and now the first baseman, Brandon Lewis. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The pitch. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And stepping in is the speedy Bradley Zimmer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he swings over the top there. The 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one the other way. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bryson Brigman getting ready to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. in there, and it's 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
Now batting Steven Duggar. Singled and scored his first time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Zimmer off of first with 2 away. And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Yoshi Tsutsugo. And he deals. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. Flied out his first time. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And here is Jonathan Ornelas. Doubled his first time up. That's to third. Into the outfield, base hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 on, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Dustin Harris. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In for a strike. 0-1. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On to second, they get one, and that's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in, Hamlet Marte. Wynn back to work. And a curve misses outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Avens in the box again, takes a strike. And delivers outside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Strike two.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, Ornelas fires over to first. And the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th.
The third baseman,
Luke Williams digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
Now it's the DH, Michael Busch. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a 1-2. And down on strikes. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Sandro Fabian. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. A dive. He's got it. Onto the pitcher. Save.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff, guys.
And here's the catcher, Sandy Leon. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Fabian on at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side. Could be two. Throws across the diamond. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Pablo Martinez. In the air, center field. Duggar under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Angel Acuna, 1 for 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Fabian headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Josh Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The pitch. In the air, right field. Avens settles under this one, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. And welcome back. Top 6. And now here is Jahmai Jones. The right-hander back to work. Jones measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. That one misses, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. And another ball. Pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Smith makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon Lewis. In there for strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, Lexi.
So digging in, Bradley Zimmer.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. In the dirt. Tosses to first. Third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo. And a pitch. On the ground at first. Lewis takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Justin Foscue.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ball one low.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, Jonathan Ornelas. Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Foscue, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Right side. Can't field it cleanly. So up next, Dustin Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now back, the right fielder,
Next to hit, Sandro Fabian.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
That's in there. 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. And that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. Ricky Vanasco takes over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bryson Brigman.
the shortstop, Bryson Brigman.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Hearn preparing to come on if needed. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Steven Duggar. His righty-lefty splits there. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That's through there for a strike. And a pitch. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next to hit, Hamlet Marte. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Drew Avens. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Left-hand hitter waits. And fouled off. That one misses. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Sandy Leon.
The catcher, Sandy Leon.
And here it comes. Good eye right there.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they're up to 8 hits on pitches early in the count, so that tells me they're feeding off each other, communicating, giving an idea of what that pitcher's trying to do on the mound. They're seeing the ball really well.
Zimmer settles underneath it, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And first offering is fouled off. Base knock center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. In there, and it's 0-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one hit to right. Avens gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there. And the count 1-1. The pitch. And a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Two outs. Swing and a bouncer. And they tag him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Eighth inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Ready to begin the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Williams. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And takes low for ball one.
They tried to get him to go chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Bush. Pitch is in there. 0-1. And there's a ball. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jahmai Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Struck him out looking. Bottom of the eighth. And here is Yoshi Tsutsugo.
The first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Erlin back to work. There's a strike. Erlin into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Lewis. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. Third home run of the season. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
One down. And now it's going to be Jonathan Ornelas.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
In there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Grabs it on the run. And there's two down.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin.
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Dustin Harris. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Two outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Sandro Fabian. That's to third. They get the force. That ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brett Martin.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
No outs, runner at first. Now here is Bradley Zimmer trying to move him over here. And they put the tag on him for the out. Bryson Brigman will hit next.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. Steven Duggar, the next to hit, trying to deliver as the hero. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And there it is.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Final line score. First for the victorious Express, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.